students, hope you have completed practice set 1.3. So today we go for next topic. We will solve some equations which are reducible to a pair of linear equations in two variables. I took one example from practice set 1.4. First example, 2 upon x minus 3 upon y equal to 15 and 8 upon x plus 5 upon y equal to 77. Students, we saw the definition of linear equations in two variables. According to that definition, these equations are not linear equations, but we can convert these equations in linear form. We will see. First we will convert these equations in linear form and then we will solve this equation. We will take the first equation, 2 upon x minus 3 upon y equal to 50. We will separate this coefficient and variable. 2 into 1 upon x minus 3 into 1 upon y equal to 50. This is our first equation. Same way we will convert the second equation. 8 into 1 upon x plus 5 into 1 upon y equal to 77. This is our second equation. Now students, instead of 1 upon x, we will replace other variable. Replace 1 upon x equal to a and 1 upon y equal to b. 1 upon x equal to a and 1 upon y equal to b. So that we will get linear equation. So the first equation we will convert as 2a minus 3b equal to 50. This is our equation number 3. Same way the second equation we will convert as 8a plus 5b equal to 77. This is our equation number 4. Okay students, now we will go to solve this equation using equating coefficient method. So if you observe the coefficients of variable a, in first equation the coefficient of a is 2 and in second equation 8. So to make the coefficient equal, these 2 we have to multiply by 4. So we will get here 2 4s are 8a. So the whole equation we will multiply by 4. So write the order multiplying equation 3 by 4. Multiplying equation 3 by 4. So each term we will multiply by 4. First term is 2a. So 4 multiplied by 2a minus 4 multiplied by 3b equal to 4 multiplied by 50. 4 to the 8a minus 4 3 the 12b equal to 15 4 the 60. This is our new equation number 5. Now we will use equation number 4 and equation number 5 to eliminate variable a. Now in both the equations, these 8 term had positive sign. So when they have same sign, we have to subtract the equation. So we will subtract equation 5 from equation 4. Subtracting equation 5 from equation 4. Okay. So subtracting equation 5 from equation 4. So we will write fourth equation first. 8a plus 5b equal to 77. 8a plus 5b equal to 77. Now we will write equation number 5. 8a minus 12b equal to 60. Okay. Now we have to subtract this. Okay. Now due to this subtraction, each term from the second equation gets changed. Here positive 8a converted into negative 8a. This negative will convert into positive. This positive will convert in this positive will convert in negative. Okay. Now 8a minus 8a, this term gets cancelled. 5b plus 12b equal to 17b equal to 77 minus 60. We will get 70. Therefore, b equal to 17 divided by 70. Therefore, b is equal to 1. Okay, student. Now the value of b, we will substitute either in third equation or in fourth equation. Now I am going to substitute in third equation. Substituting b equal to 1 in equation 3. So write equation 3 first. 2a minus 3b equal to 50. Therefore, 2a minus 3 multiplied by b is equal to 1 equal to 50. Therefore, 2a minus 3 is equal to 15. Take minus 3 on right hand side. 2a is equal to 15 plus 3. 2a equal to 18. Therefore, a is equal to 18 divided by 2. Therefore, a is equal to 9. Okay. So, student, here we got a equal to 9, b equal to 1. But this is not the solution of our equations, because in original equation we have x and y variable. So what we will do? We will resubstitute the value of a and b. Okay. So after this, replace 1 upon x is equal to a. Here we wrote. And 1 upon y is equal to b. So therefore, 1 upon x is equal to value of a we got 9, and 1 upon y is equal to 1. So if you solve this, you will get x is equal to, we will do cross multiplication. So x is equal to 1 upon 9 and y is equal to 1. So this is the solution of our equation. So we will write the answer, bracket x comma y equal to 1 upon 9 comma 1 is the solution. So this way we will convert the equations into linear form and then we will solve it. Okay students? Understood?